Oh, nice. English. Set the spoken language to Earth regardless of language settings. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen this. Holy shit. 2007. This game is almost 20 years old. Unbelievable. Man. Well, welcome everyone to our newest and potentially biggest project yet. Mass Effect. The first one. This feels so weird playing this again after so long. Extras, options please. Motion blur, film grain, that's all fine. Favorite quality, yes, that's fine. Sound. This game is loud. Let's turn this down a little bit. I think keeping the dialogue a little higher is fine. That's better. Calibration. Yeah, that should be all fine, I think. Controls. Camera sensitivity, that's all fine. Gameplay. Combat difficulty, set that to normal. Auto level up, off. I want control over everything, thank you. In Classic mode, the original 1 to 60 range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. EXP and talent point progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. Yeah, no, we're gonna go Classic mode. Squad power usage, defensive. Squad AI will not use any talents unless ordered by the player. Squad AI will only use powers to protect themselves or others. All. Subtitles on, yes please. Enable tutorials, yes, it's been a little while. Bosses scale up based on player level. Some enemies have special protections. Yep, Insanity is the highest difficulty. We'll just go in normal mode. I think normal is perfectly fine. Especially since I haven't played Mass Effect for a little bit. I'm super rusty. Sound quality check really quick. How do I sound in comparison to the game? Is it too loud? Am I too quiet? Hi, Rex. I remember you. Tally! Cinnamon roll. Hi, Garrus. Okay, unless you guys tell me otherwise, I'm assuming everything is good, so... Liara!
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection.
Yeah, please just let me know how it all
Secure
sounds once we get
confirmed.
going here. Please. Okay. Due to your covert N7 status, ID records are incomplete. Please confirm your identity from the records below or register manually. We're either John or Jane Shepard. Manually enter everything. Custom female. Okay. What is our Shepard? What are we calling her? Yeah, exactly. I tend to shut up when the game talks, so... And this game's full of voice acting. It's a BioWare game, so this game will be very chatty. You probably won't hear me as much as you'll hear the game, but that's kind of the point. Pick a good name, because we're carrying this character all the way through this entire trilogy. Granted, we're never going to be called by our name, we're just going to be called Shepard, but still. Estrella? Okay. Estrella.
Please log in to access your profile.
Accept.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Okay. Well, okay. Sure, but... Alright, so pre-service history. We are a spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from position to position, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. You were a colonist. You were born and raised on Midoir, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Midoir, slaughtering your family and your friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolis covering Earth. You escaped a life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. What is our backstory? Yes, please. We're going to probably be doing a lot of audio adjusting. We'll have to probably do it on the fly as well. Again, it's been a long time since I've played this game, and whoo boy, is its age showing. The high-def graphics still don't do this game a lot of justice. Macrum. We'll go Earthborn then.
Confirm psychological profile.
Psychological profile. Sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torment and psychological stress that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Or ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Now remember, by and large here, I'm planning on playing a good guy.
Confirm military specialization.
Military specialization. So this is our class. This is going to be important for our gameplay style. Though we will be able to adjust things a little bit as we progress, this will be our start. Soldier. Soldiers are combat specialists ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers have improved health, can specialize in the use of all weapon types, and start with the ability to wear medium armor, and can train in the use of heavy armor if you so choose. Engineer. Engineers are tech specialists. Using the holographic Omni tool, they can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons, or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. The Adept. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield their allies, and disable or destroy their enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in the use of a pistol. The Infiltrator. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use the Omni tool, focusing on description and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor. The Sentinel. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are most efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. And lastly, the Vanguard. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. When I played through this trilogy originally, I played as the soldier because I wanted access to every gun. Every other class is fair game. Now, I have not messed with the tech or the biotics. I don't know what it's like to be a caster in this game. Not at all. What are you thinking? You want to try and make me a what? My chat ate your post, so... Oh, there it is. I want to try and make you a caster. Okay, what caster are you thinking? Because we have the Adept, which is pure biotics, Sentinel, which is biotics and tech, or Vanguard, which is biotic and warrior. You want to go pure caster? So you want to do bio and tech? Are you sure? I don't know how much that non-specialized weapons training is going to screw me over here, but we're going to find out. Alright, Sentinel it is. No, I mean, dude, I told you, this is your playthrough, I'm just the pilot. The only thing I really want to have a say in is that we try our best to play a good guy. But this is your playthrough. I told you this from the beginning when we started this. I'm just the guy that's puppeting the marionette, you know what I mean? So if you say Sentinel, then that's what we'll do. Because you're the one that really wanted to go through this, dude. Remember, you were the one that insisted on trying to see the sci-fi stuff. You loved Dragon Age, and you're probably going to like this. The only thing that scared you away was the combat. And I have no problems with doing that, but... like I said... no, comrade, your playthrough. Oh. That's so funny. Okay. Alright, we'll do Sentinel, because I'm actually curious what the tech and biotic stuff is. The lack of gun training kind of sucks, but we might be able to make up for it.
Confirm.
Oh,
Construction
wait.
complete. Confirm facial identification.
Change appearance. I don't think we're gonna go super nuts with this. Yeah, we don't even really have all that much of an option here, so... Oh, wow. Okay. Man, the character created for this one is really limited. But I think that's fine, honestly. Yeah, that's fine. How tan, though? Like this kind of tan? Okay. We should, yeah. What color eyes? We got a couple of options here. You want to go blue? Okay, bright eyes, but what shade? So do you want to go like bright red eyes then? Like this? Like these ones on the very end? These like light green eyes? Oh, so you mean like these ones then? Like this whitish shade of green? Okay. You said you wanted red hair. Okay. That's easy enough. How bright red? Like bright red or dark red? We've got 3 red shades we can pick from. Dark red, alright. What kind of hairstyle? Do you want longer hair or shorter hair? That's because that is Shepard's canon hair color. How about this one? The short ponytail with the bangs. All right. Those eyebrows look fine. I think we'll go with darker eyelashes. No makeup. I don't think we need any of that. I'm fine with scars, and then we'll finalize
Profile
everything.
reconstruction complete.
There we go. All right. Let's begin. Once you confirm your character is complete, you will be unable to change any settings. Confirm.
Identification confirmed.
Yep, and I think we're good there. Continue.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. They called it the Mass Effect.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
I agree. You're overreacting. Cut the chatter. I would personally say I agree. Yes, I know how to work the conversation wheel game. I appreciate you giving me the tutorial prompt, but I know how this works. At least this part I know.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Is he upset? I heard. You made him mad. I agree. For this game, I want you as my co-host. I think this is going to be the game to test if we can make this work. Oh, I love Shepard. Just as a character, I like Shepard a lot. Although, I'm also biased. In every single Mass Effect game, she's voiced by Jennifer Hale. At least if you choose female Shepard. And I love Jennifer Hale as a voice actress. Absolutely incredible range on this woman.
Great. You pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Oh, I love Joker.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Okay. Codex. Oh, goody gumdrops. There's a ton of lore to read here, too. Okay, Deej. Answer me honestly. How deep in the trenches do you want me to go with this? Because there's going to be a ton of stuff to read. I don't mind, but I need to know now. Because this will massively bloat our playtime if I go through everything. I don't care. I'm just warning you. Okay, let's start with our personnel history then. This is our personal history. You were born on Earth but never knew your parents. A child of the streets, you learned to live by wit and gut, surviving in the hidden underbelly of the megatropolis of humanity's homeworld. Ugh. That's fair. Eager to find a better life, you joined the Alliance military when you came of age. You were on shore leave at Elysium when the first wave of the Skylian Blitz struck. A massive coalition of forces of slavers, crime syndicates, and Batarian warlords attacked the human colony, determined to wipe it out. You rallied the civilian inhabitants, leading them in their desperate fight to hold off the invaders. When the enemy troops broke through the colony defenses, you single-handedly held them back and sealed off the breach. After hours of brutal fighting, reinforcements finally arrived and the enemy broke rank and fled. Because of your actions, Elysium was saved, and you are regarded throughout the Alliance as a true hero. Now, a bit of a history lesson. So this takes place over the course of about 120-something years? 2069, Armstrong Outpost at Shackleton Crater becomes the first human settlement on Luna. It is formally founded on July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. 2103, Lowell City in Eos Chasma becomes the first human settlement on Mars. 2137, Eldfell Ashland Energy Corporation demonstrates helium-3 fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. 2142, construction of the Gagarin Station, Jump Zero, begins beyond the orbit of Pluto. 2148, prospectors discover the Prothean ruins at Promethei Planum on Mars. 2149, translation of the Promethean data lead humans to the Charon Mass Relay, system alliances founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. 2151. A shipping accident in Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communities to containers of dust from Element Zero. Alliance begins construction of Arcturus Station. 2152. Roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after Element Zero exposure suffer from cancerous growths. System Alliance begins settlement of Earth's first extrasolar colony world, the planet Demeter. 2154. Commander Shepard is born. 2155. Systems Alliance occupied complete portions of Arcturus Station as a headquarters. 2156. Some children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. 2157. Turians encounter human explorers. First Contact War. Occupation and liberation of the human colony of Shanix. Or Shanzi, or something like that. 2158. Humanity learns the potential of biotics. An international effort to track Element Zero exposure begins. Roughly 10% of exposed children show some level of biotic abilities. 2160. System Alliance Parliament formed. 2165. Humans establish embassy on the Citadel. 2170. Batarian slavers attack the Alliance colony of Mindair. 2176. Skillian Blitz. Pirates and slavers attack Elysium, the human capital in the Skillian Verge. 2177. Thresher Maws devour the Alliance colony of Akuzi. 2178. In retaliation for the Skillian Blitz, an Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Torfan. 2183. The current date. Oh yeah, this is going to be kind of important as well. Alien races. Aliens, council races.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
So this is one of the major ruling races of the Council. The other two before the humanity showed up are the Turians, no, that's the Solarians and the Asari. We'll meet with their races later. And humanity and the Systems Alliance.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Shanxi, that's how you say that. So some of these are voiced and some of them are not. Okay. Journal entries. Okay, so this is our mission tasks. So if we ever get lost or forget what we're doing, this is what we should look at. And our squad. The squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Use the D-pad to select a talent or its rank. Press X to spend any talent points to gain ranks in the selected talents. As you gain levels, you will acquire talent points and unlock higher ranks. Okay, so... these are what we have. Oh, thank you, Fendi. I appreciate it. I noticed you managed to make it through the Bomegus and you're making your way through the capital now in Wuchang. Good job. Doing pretty good. I just finished my Wuchang run, what, maybe about 20-30 minutes ago? We got the true ending. I won't say too much just in case you haven't seen it yet, but... the last two? Oh, what was the last boss you fought? You fought the Bomagus, and then who else? I didn't get the chance to catch your stream, so... can you give me a TLDR? Okay, so the Magus is the last one you fought. Okay, and you fought the Dragon Emperor. Alright. Did you completely finish the White Elder's questline? Like you did everything... oh, you fought the Demon of Obsession already too? Ooh. It might be too late for you to fight the White Elder then if you didn't completely finish his questline. You had to do everything before the point of no return. Yeah, if you didn't see him in the graveyard in the Avian Marsh, if you did everything, because he should have been there when you got into the Bow Capital, if you did his questline completely. To get the true ending, you have to fight him. Then yeah, no, you missed a step somewhere. And unless you fight him, you can't fight the Demon of Obsession. Do you at least have the Ring of Samsara from Fengyao and Heyoji? Oh. Looks like you missed a couple of steps, my guy. And I don't know now if you can go back now that you've been to the Bow Capital. I'm not sure. Okay, here's my important question. The Taoist, did you give him the chisel or did you stay quiet? That's fair. Nah then, dude. If you haven't been able to, if the White Elder isn't there, even though you're in the Bow Capital already, then you can't fight him or the Demon of Obsession. You might just have to go to endgame at this point. Which might mean you'll have to do another playthrough if you want the true ending. He's at the very end of the Bow Capital. So since you already fought the Dragon Emperor, you should have access to the capital. It's the final area of the game. You'll basically just have to go through all of that, and then you'll be at the end. Yeah, so you're basically at the end. You've got one more full area to go through, and then you've got the final boss. Good luck, Fendi. It sucks you might have to do a full playthrough if you want to get the best ending, but I think Wuchang is worth more than one playthrough, though I don't know if you'd want to play through it again straight away. Okay, let me see what we've got here. We've got a couple of talents here that we can actually use. So, what do we have? Throw. Project a mass effect field powerful enough to hurl objects, and enemies caught in the area of effect are thrown out of the way. Each point spent increases the strength of the throw, knocking targets further and inflicting greater damage. Lift. Requires 7 points. Project a sphere of powerful contragravity. Any object or creature caught in the area of effect will be lifted into the air. Enemies will be temporarily immobilized until they fall back to the ground. Barrier. Bolsters your kinetic shields with a mass effect field that can absorb a mass amount of damage. Yeah, exactly. Attacks that penetrate shields will also penetrate the barrier. Stasis. Create a powerful mass effect field that immobilizes a single target. Decryption. Increase the amount of Omni-Gel you recover. Lets you use the decryption skill to open secure objects. Grants the Sabotage ability, which shuts down enemy weapons within a certain radius. Electronics. Increase the strength of your shields. Increase the amount of hull restored when you repair the vehicle. Lets you use the electronic skill to repair or bypass objects. And grants the Overload ability, which shuts down enemy shields. First Aid. Increase squad healing. Medicine. Improve the recharge time on squad healing. Grants Neural Shock. Sentinel. Special training allows the Sentinels to use tech and biotics more effectively than the other classes. Reduce the recharge time of tech abilities and reduce the recharge time of biotic abilities. Increase damage and accuracy with pistols and grants the Marksman ability. Charm. Open charm options in conversations. Decrease cost of items in stores. Charm options in conversations will be grayed out if you do not have a high enough skill rank. New skill ranks will be unlocked when you become a Spectre, as you earn Paragon points. Intimidation. Opens intimidation options in conversation. Increase credit gain when selling items in stores. Intimidation options in conversations will be grayed out if you do not have a high enough skill rank. New ranks will unlock when you become a Spectre and as you earn Renegade points. So, Paragon's your good guy, Renegade's your not so good guy. I wouldn't necessarily call you evil as much as you are kind of just an asshole. Now, I want to typically play a good guy. Oh, thank you, Fendi. I appreciate it. I also know what I'm immediately speccing into. Decryption for sure. Points in a Sentinel, definitely. And a point in Charm, definitely. Okay, those are our skill points. Yeah, so there's the Sabotage skill. Can use decryption skill on easy objects. Does 50 damage in a 6-meter radius. Overheats enemy weapons and bursts them for 2 seconds per damage. Reduce the cooldown time of lift, throw, barrier, and stasis by 3%. Reduce cooldown of sabotage, overload, first aid, and neural shock. Increase pistol damage and accuracy. Charm score 1 opens new dialogue options. Oh, nice. Okay. I played this game a very long time ago. Back when this game first came out. This game is almost 20 years old.
I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
He wants to see me. Or I heard you arguing. I think I just kind of say he wants to see me.
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, ma'am, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
I'll look into it. Goodbye. Just do your job. Or investigate. I want to say investigate. Definitely. Something about this seems pretty sketchy. Oh, this is just the extra options. Stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
A cover? Investigate, you're wrong. A cover?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
The captain.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
The Turian Spectre.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was long ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Thanks.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Hi, Jenkins. Hi, Chakwa.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Part of the job, Doc. Relax, Jenkins, or the doctor's right. I say part of the job, Doc. We're kind of military. This kind of runs with the territory.
Marines are meant to fight. You just fix us up and we're done.
I know how things work, Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble. You could both take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Let's investigate. Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
The Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
There's no human Spectres?
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
Spectres sound dangerous.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
That's dangerous.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the
crap.
Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand.
Those C-Sec, the Spectres
The
police...
Corporal's
There we go.
confusing romantic
Eden
legends
Prime.
with reality, Commander.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Why are we going there?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
You'll do fine.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Be careful, there's no rush, don't play the hero. I would just say warn the guy to be careful.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Alright.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, we got a couple of renegade ranks for that. That's funny. There's Nihilus. Let's talk to him, too.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Where's Captain Anderson? Talk? Talk?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Beyond beautiful. I wouldn't know. So what? I don't want to do the passive-aggressive option. I'm thinking either the top one or the middle one.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Why are you asking? What's your point? Is that a threat? Why are you asking? I don't want to go into this thinking it's some kind of threat. Yeah, it sure did, didn't it?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I knew it. What's going on? That's obvious. I think the middle option here is fine. What's going on? That's obvious, huh? Okay.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't you tell the Council?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
I should have known why like hell he is. I would ask why.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You support this, Captain? What's the next step? What if I refuse? You put my name forward? That's what it sounds like, isn't it? I would just ask, what's the next step?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Well, there you go. There's the extra information. He doesn't really care. He wants us for our skill, nothing more. So what do you think? Of these three options, I don't think we're going to refuse. Like, I don't want to. I think this seems like a great opportunity.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihlus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Let's investigate a little bit. Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Eden Prime.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
The beacon?
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Wrong hands?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Terminus systems?
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
He's just that good.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
He can count on us.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander. Smells like smoke and death.
Oh, God.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Okay. Hit the touchpad to draw and holster the weapon. Okay. Press R2 to fire. Sustained fire causes the weapon to overheat.
What the hell are those?
Jetpacks. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Okay, hold X to sprint. Got it. Circle for melee attack. Okay. Switch weapons for your squad. Oh, I see. That's my command menu. Got it. I'll figure out how to use this stuff eventually, I'm sure.
Fire in the hole!
Okay, that's a grenade. Alright. It's been a little bit since I've played this, so... Upgrade kit. Weapon upgrade, combat sensor, or recoil dampener. Combat sensor. Okay. Sniping's a good job, mate.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Jenkins! You idiot!
Ripped right through his shields. We're out of chance.
He deserves a burial. We can't help him now. Forget about him. I mean, I think he deserves a burial, honestly, but we just don't have the time. Jenkins, no! Leroy! Damn it, Leroy!
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Metagel is needed to heal injured squad mates. Omnigel can be used to bypass decryption and electronic challenges. Both can be acquired by defeating enemies and opening containers. Press triangle to use Metagel to heal your squad.
I've got some burned-out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Alright, as you gain levels, increase your squad's capacity. Yeah, sure. Give me just a second here. My dogs are pacing like crazy. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. Apologies, that took a little bit. So let's see what we have here. You know what? We're in the middle of a mission right now. We'll go through all the unique stuff from the journal and the codex later. And we leveled up, so let's see here. Thank you. We'll grab the first aid ability. Pick up barrier. And we'll put another point into Sentinel. Now, what about Kaidan? Kaidan is a Sentinel as well, so we'll give him barrier, first aid, and give him access to the Sentinel skills as well. Okay. Attack the target, specific squad mates move to a point, regroup, and follow you. Send squad mate ahead, call them back. Ooh, a med kit. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Nice. There's an extra meta gel for me. Oh, that's Kaidan, right. Hi, Ashley. At least if I remember that's her name correctly. Nice shooting, Tex. Oh. Yup. Blech. I remember these things. LOL Ribbozo. So, these are the Geth.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you okay? What happened here? We're on a mission. Are you okay? No, not Gek. Geth. G-E-T-H. That's what those robot things are called. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. So I'll turn the sound effects down a little bit once we get out of here. But let's talk with Ashley. Yeah, Geth. G-E-T-H. Yes. Again, once we're not currently in a mission, we'll go through the codex and I'll go through all that stuff. Okay?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
What happened to your unit? Fighting these things?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Don't blame yourself. You abandoned them. Jesus Christ. What killed them? Don't blame yourself. Or what killed them. But I'm honestly leaning towards the comfort angle right now. If you say you abandoned them, that just makes you an asshole. See what I mean? Renegade Shepard isn't necessarily evil, but Renegade Shepard is an asshole. That's why I don't want to play Renegade. Because I don't want to be mean. Not on purpose, anyway. Yeah, exactly. Renegade Shepard isn't evil. Renegade Shepard is just an asshole. And I don't want to do that.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Join us. Take us there. Stay here. I think the answer is obvious, right? She's coming with us?
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Investigate. The Geth.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Oh, I plan on it. If we have question prompts, I'm gonna ask all of them, of course. The beacon.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
And the scientists?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Before the attack.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Nihilus.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Alright, let's go.
Move out!
Nice, we earned some Paragon points that time. Press the button to access the mission computer, then go to the squad button to display the talents of the new members. Yep, okay. Alright, Ashley. You are a soldier, unsurprisingly. So your specialization is all guns. Lots of them. She's already got medium armor proficiency, and she's got assault training, which increases her weapon and melee damage. Let's boost her soldier training. 2 levels in... 1 in pistol, 1 in assault rifle, and then... 1 more into her health. How dare you? Alright.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Light armor human, Scorpion. To change your team's equipment, press the button and then select the equipment screen. Equipment, here we go. The equipment screen allows you to equip and upgrade your gear. To cycle through item types, to use the item, equip it, to upgrade, break down. I can only use pistols, so... Yeah, okay, so we've got a grenade launcher. Oh, even these all have information. Oh, boy. Okay, and that's light armor. That's better than the armor I had, so we're gonna equip it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so these spikes here are the stuff that the Geth use. Run to the waypoint to take cover behind the rock. Enter cover by moving up to the... Okay. Move to the edge and then press R2 to fire or lean out and aim. Okay. Approach a low object to crouch while behind it. Click to manually... You're over there, asshole. He's gonna sit there and hide? There we go. Luckily, all that did was damage my shields. Which do regenerate, thankfully. That's a striker pistol, a shotgun, and an assault rifle. We're gonna take everything. That's for the dig site. So let's mess with our equipment real quick. Oh, and we also leveled up, too. So, let's see... Increase Sentinel, increase Charm, and increase the decryption skill, because I don't want to be locked out of stuff. Oh, my controller's gonna die. Give me a minute. There we go. Okay. Now for Caden. Increase his throw, increase his barrier. Ashley. Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry. Pick up assault rifle and boost her combat armor. Wrong button. Sound. Increase the sound effects down to maybe about 50%. And we'll bump the music down by a little bit more. But we'll keep the dialogue voices high. Alright, we'll try that.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Any survivors? Let's go there. We're wasting time. Any survivors?
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
grounds, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Alright, Nihilus.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
That's a lot of spikes. Oh, right. This is where we start seeing these things.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
The husks. Biotech zombies! Ooh, an upgrade kit. But first things first. No! That's so rude. Nah, that pistol's not that great. I'll give it to Kaidan. Shotgun scimitar. Nope, wrong button. Scimitar. I mean, in fairness, we haven't really done all that much.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Some locked objects require the decryption or the electronic skill. If any squad member has the required talent, you will be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronics interface or by spending an Omnigel. Repeat the sequence of button presses before the time expires. Begin manual override. Oh. Oops. Oh, that's not fair. Damn it. Hang on a minute. Where was the autosave? I want what's in that bunker. I don't know how far back this is going to send me, but we can just skip through the dialogue depending on how far it pushes us. Oh, not far at all. I'm a loot goblin. I don't care.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Can't skip cutscenes. That's kind of annoying. I'll have to remember to actually save before I do any of this stuff.
What did the Geth do to them?
Don't do that. Okay.
That door.
Save the game here.
It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Okay. There we go. Open says me.
Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
You're safe. Who are you? Tell me what happened.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
The attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened
Oh, Dr.
so
Warren?
fast.
She is very pretty.
1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle
I think
outside.
Dr. Manuel's gone
Gunfire,
crazy.
Screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Nihilus.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
The beacon.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Assistant.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Oh my god, Shepard. We have an option that says I can shut him up. No! I'm not gonna do that. That would probably require us putting a bullet in his head. No! Jesus Christ. I think we've learned everything we can from them. I think it's time to leave. No.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Nice. That earned us some Paragon points.
You're wasting your time. The age of humanity is over. Our extinction is inevitable.
Okay, we can talk to him as well. I have
Manuel,
questions.
I need to ask you something.
It's probably best if you just leave him alone.
Okay, never
I
mind.
don't have time for this.
Time? Our time is over.
Yeah, seriously. I'll take the edge pistol. Yeah, again, remember I said that I really want to try to play my Shepard as a hero? Convert this item into Omnigel? Yes. There's Nihilus. Oh look, another Turian.
Saren.
Oh.
Nihilus.
But there's something wrong with this one.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh. Rip Bozo. Goodbye, Nihilus.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Oh, that doesn't look good. That's a very big ship. How good's my aim? Wave good body ahead, wankers! I love sniper rifles. Oh, that's weird. How did we suddenly change weapons? Ah. That's how. Shame we don't get any specialized training with a sniper rifle. I love sniper rifles in games like this.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
It's safe, they're gone. Stop right there. Excuse me. What do we tell him? Deej Bob, me boy. Ah, nah, you're good. You're good. Everything okay? Alright, they're gone.
We took care of them.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Attack details.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
The beacon?
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
The ship?
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned, only it was coming from inside your own head.
Was it a jamming signal?
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Goodbye.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You should come clean. What's going on? I don't like being lied to.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Smuggling's a crime. Like what? So that's why you ran here.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Is that all? Thanks. You're holding out on me. Or give it to me. Is that all? Is the Paragon option? We have access to... I think that's our charm option, so that's our good guy option. I think we should use is that all. Yeah, anything highlighted in blue is good. And then the bottom option, that's our intimidation option. So it would probably be highlighted in orange.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Thank you.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He may know something. Fine. And the other grayed out option is he worth dying for. The other, and then we also have goodbye. Remember, blue is our charm option. Blue good.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
Goodbye.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Nice, that earned us some Paragon points. Storage skill, electronic skill too low. Damn. We can't open that. That's a shame. Yeah, I have to spec into my electronics and my decryption. I know. I'm sad too. I don't like being locked out of stuff. I hate it. Look, I'm not any happier about this than you are. Oh.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Open the med kit. Open the upgrade kit. Oh, ammo upgrades. Ooh, Stinger pistol. Upgrades. Hammerhead rounds.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Oh, it's Powell. You need to be more careful. Who are you? You're a coward. I would say you need to be more careful. So, in general, Deej, here's how this goes. Top options are Paragon, middle options are neutral, renegade options are always on the bottom. You need to be more careful.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Tell me what happened. It wasn't the Geth? Other one? Yeah, this is the smuggler guy that Cole was just talking about.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
What about the beacon? And then what?
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Investigate the attack.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
The beacon?
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
The ship.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Woke you up?
You were sleeping? I thought you were working here on the docks.
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Lucky break for you. You make me sick.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Cole mentioned you.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks, for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Smuggle any weapons? You're right.
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Let it go, Williams. Hand them over. You're pathetic. I love seeing how invested you've gotten so far. We're only 2 hours in, and I can see you, like, on the edge of your seat being like, ooh!
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
We do not have the options in order to get him to be a better person or condone him. So, we just gotta leave.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Why did it auto-switch to my sniper rifle again?
Charging up!
I see you, monkey! Headshot! That guy's not dead. I know he's over there. He's just not coming out. Kill him! That was an acid canister! Oh! Uh-oh. This is gonna turn into a firefight. You know what? Hang on a minute. I don't have the training for it, but at long range like this, there we go. You're over there. Come on. Ugh. Damn it. Fine. There's more. Those grenades take forever to freaking, like, blow up. Okay, we need 4 points into decryption to open up electronics. There we go. Now we have overload and 2 points into electronics so far. Okay. There we go. Now we have access to our electronics skill. power up her assault rifle a little more, and increase her soldier training. Kaidan, we will boost his sentinel ability and his barrier. Armor upgrades, armor plating. Alright. Plus 5% damage protection, yeah. Not for nothing, but I get the good stuff. Okay, that activates the train. Now that we have the electronic skill, let's go back and see if we can't open that chest. I never played Gears of War, but I've played Halo and I've played Doom. With one of my buddies, actually, we were going through the entire Doom series. We started from Doom 1, we did Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 64, Doom 3. We started Doom 2016, but we never really got back to playing it. But we want to eventually go through all of them, including Doom Eternal and Doom Dark Ages. Never played Gears, didn't really get those games back when I was playing Xbox. And I played Halo. Originally it was 1, 2, 3, Reach, and ODST. And then through my same friends that I was playing through Doom with, we played through 4, 5, and Infinite. Oh, good thing we came back here. More guns. We don't need duplicates of all of these, so... The hammer sniper rifle. Higher damage, but less accurate by 2 points. Sure, I'll take it. The scimitar. Doesn't Ashley have that? She does. I'll give the shotgun to, this shotgun to Kaidan. And then break that one down into Omnigel. Again, I don't really need duplicates, so... What is this containment cell thing that I keep, like... hovering over? Huh. Weird. Huh. Oh, that must be what those are. Those are the containment cell things. They're bombs. Oh no, they're pies. They're bombs. They were made in a bomb factory. They're bombs. Now we gotta go all the way to the end of the train all over again. I am actively going to try to use my powers. I'm so used to playing games like these games like a soldier where I only have my guns, so that is going to take a little bit of like time to break. Hi, Saren.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
What's up, fuckers? Oh.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Oh shit, we're on a time limit.
This'll help.
4 minutes seems like more than enough time to do this. Woo! That guy's got a rocket. Oh. My radar's jammed. Raspberry. I don't know what made you think you could hide from me. Nice, there we go. All charges disarmed. That was more than enough time. Just making sure there's not any like crates or anything that I can't pick up from. I want to make sure we get all the things.
It used to be beautiful here. Check your targets. Could be friendlies.
Heavy armor. Something only Ashley can use. There's the beacon. Surprisingly, Saren didn't take off with it. But where did he go? I'll just take all that and we'll parse through it later. Ooh, a storage locker. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ooh, armor-piercing and hammerhead rounds. Nice. So what do you think of this so far, Deej? I'ma touch the bacon. A new ham touches the bacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Kaidan, don't touch it.
Shep!
No, don't touch it. It's too...
My brain got turned into cheese. And the bacon's been destroyed. Oops.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
I am wake.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. What happened? Not great. So, since that's the first of them that we've seen, the matriarch is an Asari. We'll be introduced to them a little more as we see them, as we go.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Don't blame yourself. What about the beacon? You were careless. That is correct. She was my romance choice when I first played the game. I think her name is Liara. Liara Tassoni. We'll meet her eventually. I like Liara. She's sweet. But we've already got our romance choice picked out for this game, so... You were careless, but let's be nice. So don't blame yourself. What, Sonia? What do you want? Okay, what about the beacon?
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
Thanks. Was I hurt? Not a local hospital? I mean, it only seems right to say thank you. Was I hurt? Okay.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I was dreaming. Not a dream, a vision. More like a nightmare.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I feel bad about Jenkins. What happened to Williams? I'm pissed off about the Geth. I'm fine. Yeah, I feel bad about Jenkins.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
What happened to Williams?
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Good. That's a mistake. You wanted to talk? I'd say good. Again, we could use the extra hands, and she's a capable soldier, so it's good to have her.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
I'm pissed off about the Geth.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You wanted to talk?
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Oh, I don't remember what the Veil is. We've probably got a Codex entry on that. Now that the mission's over, I'll go through the Codex stuff that we've got on Eden Prime once we're done with all the dialogue choices. We've got nothing to hide. I did my job. To hell with them! We've got nothing to hide. They want the truth? We'll give it to them. I got no problems with that.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Hates humans?
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
A vision. The other option is I'm not sure, but I want to be upfront with the commander. Anderson's a good man, so I definitely think we should tell him the truth.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
A warning. War. Our death.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What will we say? There's nothing to report. Forget it. What will we say? If the Council wants to hear this, we gotta come up with a damn good, thing to tell them, because this could be serious. I mean, it is serious, but what will we tell them?
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
You're right. I'll stop him. Not if I can help it.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Understood, sir. We expose him. They can't help us.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Yes, sir. Okay. We've got journal entries, we've got codex entries, we've got a bunch of stuff that we can go through. Okay. Replenish Metagel, please. Okay. We've got a lot to read in our codex right now. I will be right back. Sonya's pacing again. So... okay, that sounds good, actually. We'll go through the codex entries and then we'll call it a session. That sounds good. I'll be right back. Sonya's not going to stop pacing until I let her out, so sit tight with me for just a little bit, okay? Okay, I'm back. Now, we'll go through the journal really quick. Yeah, these are all the objectives that we did in order. So, speak to the captain. Speak to captain in the comm room. Make your way to the excavation site where the beacon was unearthed. Jenkins is dead, but you have to press on. Thank you. The beacon has been taken from the dig site. Maybe you can find clues by investigating the nearby camp. Dr. Warren informed you the beacon was taken to Eden Prime Spaceport. You need to get there before the Geth claim it. A Turian named Saren killed Nihilus. He may be working with the Geth. Take the cargo train to the next platform and stop him before he gets to the beacon. Speak to Joker. Go to the cockpit and tell Joker to bring the Normandy to the dock in the Citadel. But we're interested in this. We'll start with the secondary stuff first. Citadel and Galactic Government. Here we go. Citadel Station. Although the Citadel is equipped with a Mass Effect generating Element 0 core, most of the gravity on the station is generated by the centrifuge force of rotation. And then this is all a bunch of techno jargon, which I guess I'll go through. Why the hell not? Rotation, 3.5 minutes per revolution. Rotational gravity in the wards, 1.02 times that of Earth. Rotational gravity in the Presidium, 0.3% times Earth. Total length in the open, 44.7 kilometers. Diameter open, 12.8 kilometers. Ward length, 43.6 kilometers. Ward width, 330 meters. Presidium ring diameter, 7.2 kilometers. Presidium ring width, 553 meters. Exterior armor thickness, 13 meters. Population, 3.2 million, not including the Keepers. Gross weight, 7.11 billion metric tons. And height of the Presidium Tower, 1,047 meters. Ships and vehicles. Starship sensors. Light lag prevents sensing in real time at great distances. A ship firing its thrusters at the Charon relay can easily be detected from Earth, 5.75 light hours, 6 billion kilometers away. But Earth will only see the event 5 hours and 45 minutes after it occurs. Due to the light speed limit, defenders can't see enemies coming until they have already arrived. Because there is no FTL travel and communications, but no FTL sensors, frigates are crucial for scouting and picket duties, FTL being faster than light. Passive sensors are used for long-range detection, while active sensors obtain short-range, high-quality target data. Passive sensors include visual, thermographic, and radio detectors that watch and listen for objects in space. A powered ship emits a great deal of energy. The heat of the light support systems, the radiation given off by the power plants and electrical equipment, the exhaust of the thrusters. Starships stand out plainly against the near-absolute zero background of space. Passive sensors can be used during FTL travel, but incoming data is significantly distorted by the effects of the Mass Effect envelop and Doppler shift. Active sensors are radars and high-resolution ladders, laser detection and ranging that emit a ping of energy and listen for a return signal. Ladders have a narrow field of view than a radar, but ladder resolution allows images of detected objects to be assembled. Active sensors are useless when a ship is moving at FTL speeds. Upgrades. The development of practical manufacturing omni-tools allow modern militaries a great deal of flexibility in equipment loadouts. A vast number of field modification kits, or upgrades, are available for common equipment such as weapons, armor, omni-tools, bionic amps, and even grenades. An upgrade kit typically consists of less than a dozen unique parts and an optical storage disk. When loaded into the Omni tool, the OSD provides all technical specifications required to manufacture the tools and additional parts necessary to install the upgrade into any other piece of equipment. Assembly is typically modular, and installation can be completed in less than a minute. Since Omni tools are designed to use common battlefield salvage materials such as plastic, ceramics, and light metals, rendered into semi-molten Omni-gel for quick use, it is quite possible for a trained soldier carrying an upgrade kit to customize gear on the battlefield to fit the current tactical situation. Wait. Now primary. Aliens, extinct races.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kaj'e, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
Non-council races, aliens.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
There's your answer on what the Perseus Veil is. That's the veil that they're talking about that the Geth haven't been seen past in, what did they say, 200 years? So there's your answer as to where the Geth have been hiding this whole time. And also, it tells you about their abilities. They're a hive mind AI. The more of them you put together, the smarter they get, which makes them extremely dangerous. And there's a lot of these things, to the point that they drove the species that created them into near extinction. The Geth are dangerous. If Saren's working with them, we've got a problem.
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
Yeah, that's what I had said. They're biomechanical zombies. I wasn't joking about that when I said it. But that's how the spikes work, the dragon's teeth as they call them. It turns the corpse into a cybernetic husk. And the Geth use them as shock troops.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring.
Presidium, that's how you say it.
The Citadel Tower, in the center of the Presidium, holds the Citadel Council Chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the Wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
We will see the Keepers eventually when we dock into the Citadel. You'll see them around, and they're pretty interesting.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
I have a feeling as a species you will like the Krogan. They're pretty damn cool. I like the Krogan. I think they're badass.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
That makes it seem like if the Turians had actually gone to full-scale war with humanity, the humans would have lost. And considering the advancement of the technology, that makes sense. The Turians probably had way better tech than we did at the time.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational...
Oh, we did that already. Planets and locations.
The Terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The Terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the Terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the Terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war. Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight, ablative ceramic. The outer layer consists of automatically generated kinetic barriers. Objects traveling above a certain speed will trigger the barrier's reflex system and be deflected, provided there is enough energy left in the shield's power cell. Armored hard suits are sealable to protect the wearer from extremes of temperature and atmosphere. Standard equipment includes an onboard mini-frame and a communications, navigation, and sensing suite. The mini-frame is designed to accept and display data from a weapon's smart targeting system to make it easier to locate and eliminate enemies.
Okay, so small glimpse ahead here. That image that you see up in that corner there, that is a Krogan. That's kind of what they look like in their full armored suit. We'll get to see what the Krogan look like outside of their armor eventually. But keep in mind, that up there is a Krogan.
Kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same. Kinetic barriers are repulsive mass effect fields, projected from tiny emitters. These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous projectiles, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation.
Yep, it's a hard light barrier, so it only stops physical objects.
Medigel is a common medicinal salve used by paramedics, EMTs, and military personnel. It combines several useful applications: a local anesthetic, disinfectant, and clotting agent all in one. Once applied, the gel is designed to grip tight to flesh until subjected to a frequency of ultrasound. It is sealable against liquids, most notably blood, as well as contaminants and gases. The gel is a genetically engineered bioplasm created by the CERTA Foundation, a medical technology megacorp based on Earth. Technically, Medigel violates Council laws against genetic engineering, but to date, it has proved far too useful to ban.
That's funny. An Earth-created thing that the Council hates because it violates their laws, but it's too good for them to hit with the ban hammer. That's so funny. I didn't know that. Huh. I didn't really go through the codex when I played through this game all those years ago. I just kind of went from point A to B. So even I'm learning a couple of things here. That's kind of neat. Alright, so you want to stop here, right? I can tell you probably want to keep going, but you want to stop, right? Okay. I figured as much. Alright, so we'll save the game here. Alright, save complete. And from here we will quit the game. Alright. Oh, okay, so one more quick thing here. You see this silhouette that's coming up on the screen? That's what the Krogan actually look like. That's one of them. Yeah, you'll actually see some of the main characters from the game pop up here. This is, I think they're called the Quarry. There's a Turian. You recognize this guy, of course. This is Garrus. I have no problems naming him, because... Correct! Tali'Zorah. That's right. And this one here is an Asari. This is Liara. Everyone you're seeing on screen here is a main character right now. These are all members of our crew. I believe that is either Kaidan or Shepard. I'm pretty sure that's Kaidan. Oh no, that's probably, Ah no, there's Garrus. The other one we saw must have been Saren. That's Garrus. There he is. The blue armor is a dead giveaway. I do really like Liara. She's very sweet. I think that's Ashley? Yes? There's the commander. What? Kaidan? You don't really like him, huh? Kaidan and Ashley are alright. And then it repeats back. So, since this is one of the only characters you don't have a name for, at least not yet, he's one of our main characters. This is Rex. I figured. The minute I said his name, I figured you'd recognize him. Rex is pretty cool. You'll find that there's not too many members of the main cast here that I really dislike. There's a lot of good characters that we'll get eventually on the crew of the Normandy. I'm very, very excited to start this game back up again. It has been a long time since I have played through Mass Effect. So I'm very curious to see if my opinions of this game have changed over the years since I last played through it. Plus, we'll be going through some new stuff that I haven't seen, since the Legendary Edition also comes with all the DLC. So there's stuff in this game that even I haven't seen, but it's been a long time. So there's probably a lot of this that I have just plain forgotten. That being said, we managed to at least finish most of the tutorial, so for now this is where we'll stop. Thank you for joining me on the beginning of our journey here so far, Deej. And I am looking forward to seeing where this little trek through the stars takes us. You go get some sleep, okay? You have a good night. I love you very much, and I will see you later. My pleasure. Next time you're co-hosting with me, so clear your schedule up and prepare yourself, okay? Alright, enjoy your sleep. I'll talk to you later, little bro. Have a good night.